Okay, so here we have the 24 problem. I really love this problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to write all of the natural numbers from 1 to 24 down the left-hand side of our sheet of paper. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up through 24. Okay, and then on the top of our paper, we're going to write the four numbers 1, 3, 4, and 6. So these are the four numbers that we're going to use. And then right underneath 1, 3, 4, and 6, let's write the four main operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, so this is how this problem is going to work. Our task is to create questions or expressions that evaluate and give all the numbers from 1 through 24. Now, there are no restrictions on the operations. We can go ahead and we can use the operations, again, the main four operations: add, subtract, multiply, and divide, as many times as we need them. Okay? However, we must use each of the numbers 1, 3, 4, and 6 exactly one time each. So 1, 3, 4, and 6 must be used once and only once. Okay? And I guess I'll mention here, there can be no concatenation, meaning we can't just go ahead and put two numbers together. You can't put 1 and 3 together to get 13. Okay? That's not allowed. Okay? But we can go ahead and play this game and create expressions that evaluate to all the numbers from 1 through 24. So here are some of the first answers. There may be definitely more than one correct answer, but let's say if we do 1, what's an expression that's going to evaluate to 1? Okay, so we can use all the operations as many times as we want. We can put parentheses in wherever we need them, but again, 1, 3, 4, and 6 must be used once and only once. So when I think about 1, I say, well, any number divided by itself is going to be 1, right? And I'm looking at this and I'm saying, well, the difference of 6 and 3, that's 3, and 4 minus 1 is also 3. So if we create an expression here of, let's say, 6 minus 3 divided by 4 minus 1. So that would use all of our numbers. And then we just have 3 divided by 3, which indeed is equal to 1. You might want to go ahead and try to find a different expression that evaluates to 1. But we only need 1. So there's an expression that evaluates to 1. And then we can keep going. We say that 2, well, 2 is going to be equal to what? I think if we do 3 plus 1, okay, so that's 4. And then we need what? We need 4 divided by 2, which is 2, right? So 4 divided by, it looks like the other two numbers we have are 6 and 4, which the difference is 2. So we do 3 plus 1 divided by 6 minus 4. And that indeed is equal to 2. Okay, let's try one more. How about 3? Okay, we don't necessarily have to go in order, but 3 is going to be equal to, I think I have an answer here. So 3, I think, can be 6 minus 4. Okay, 6 minus 4 is 2, and then 2 minus 1. So 6 minus 4 minus 1 is going to be just 1, right? And then if we multiply that by 3, so there's our numbers 1, 3, 4, and 6. Well, we just get 1 times 3, which indeed is equal to 3. Okay, and I bet you can keep going here, right, and have some fun, and see that some of the answers are, I guess, could be definitely considered maybe easier than the others. The easiest, maybe we skip ahead. Again, easy is relative, but I think that the easiest answer here might actually be 14, right? Because what is 14? 14 is just the sum of our four numbers, right? 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 is indeed equal to 14. Okay, so I think right here is a great spot to go ahead and pause the video and go and have some fun and play. And I guarantee you, give yourself about an hour. You may get stuck on a few of these, but keep trying to trudge through. And I almost guarantee that you will get all of the answers from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way up through 23. Okay, I have absolute confidence that you will all get all the answers here from 1 through 23. However, all of the answers from 1 to 24, all of them are possible. Okay, and now I'm saying that, well, I don't have quite that much confidence that you are going to get the answer for 24. But once you get there, I don't think you're going to want the answer. Okay, you've come that far. I really don't think you're going to want the answer. Okay, but I'm going to give the answer very soon here in this video. Okay, but again, I have faith, I do have faith that you will get the answer. I did this problem and I did not get the answer for 24 right away. Now 24 is not that hard, but it does take a different kind of thinking to get the answer for 24. It's something you have to do, but it's the rules are exactly the same. Nothing changes, right? You don't throw in some kind of crazy operation or anything. No, the exact same rules apply for 24 as apply to all the numbers for 1 through 23. All right. So if you're still watching here and you've gotten all the answers for 1 to 23, I again say that go ahead and pause the video. Okay, so pause the video. Okay, and try to get 24. It took me I would say about 3 weeks to get the answer for 24. And when I finally got it, I'm like, oh, of course, right? Of course, this is not that hard. But and I'm happy that I was able to get 24 by myself without someone showing me the answer. Okay, but so here it is. How do we get the answer for 24? Okay, well, so 24, I mean, we're using these four numbers. Again, the numbers are 1, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, and we want to use the operations addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Again, we don't have to use all of them. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying, well, okay, 6 times 4, right? 6 times 4 is 24, right? But then I leave out 1 and 3. So I have to use 1 and 3. So how can I use all 4 of these numbers to get to 24? Well, 6 times 4 is 24. And I think my first kind of flash of insight that I had was, well, what about if I didn't use multiplication? What other operation could I use? Okay, I know 6 times 4 is 24, but wait a minute. Could I do 6 divided by something to get 24? So there's a great hint. And again, if you still watching and you haven't gotten 24, again, pause the video, go back, and now with that piece of information that 6 divided by something can get you to 24, see if you can now crack this 24 puzzle. All right, welcome back. Now, if you still haven't gotten 24, well, I said that, so 6 divided by something, so 6 divided by something is going to be equal to 24. What is that? Well, 6 times 4 is 24, right? 6 divided by division is the opposite of multiplication. So if we divide by, well, the opposite in multiplication terms of 4, right? 1/4, 6 divided by 1/4 gets us to 24. Ooh, so 6 divided by 1/4. Okay, so we don't have any fractions in here, but can I use, again, I have to use the 3 numbers, 1, 3, and 4 now to get to 24. So how can I use those 3 numbers, and how can I make this equal 24? So again, if you still haven't gotten this, I would tell you to pause the video. And now I think you are primed to crack this puzzle. All right. So 6 divided by what is 24? Well, 6 divided by 1/4 is 24. And how can we use 1, 3, and 4 to get to 1/4? Hmm. 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 Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. Right? Because one, right? One is really, I mean, is 4/4, and one minus 3/4 is 1/4. Oh, and I have a 3 and a 4. I can definitely use division to make 3/4, right? A fraction is just a division problem. So really, I can write this as 1 minus what? Well, minus 3/4, because 1 is 4/4, right? So 4/4 minus 3/4 is um is 1/4. So we have 1 minus, so how do I make 3/4? 3/4 is just 3 divided by 4. Right? And there we have it. 1 minus 3 divided by 4. That's 1 minus 3/4. So that's 4/4 minus 3/4, which indeed is 1/4. So we have 6 divided by 1/4 and 6 divided by 1/4. So 6 divided by 1/4. Well, that's the same thing as, I mean, how many, it's this is saying how many 1/4 are there in 6? Right? There's how many 1/4 are there in? There's what is 4 fours in 1. So there's 8 fours in 2, and there's 12 fours in 3, and so on. So therefore, there are 24 1/4. Did I say fours? There's 24 1/4 in 6. So therefore, 6 divided by 1 minus 3 divided by 4 is 6 divided by 1/4, which is 6 times 4, which indeed is equal to 24. Woohoo! We got it. All right. Take care.